Hi guys, welcome back to Vintology by Lola. It's been a hot minute. It's been the whole summer, but I'm back. I wanted to show you some stuff that I've worked on. Yay! And you'll be so proud of me. I actually wrote down everybody's name except for one, so that when people say, where did you get it from? Or can you tell me where you got it from? I can actually tell you today. I'm so excited. All right, let's start with these babies. Okay, I'll move all this other stuff, but I wanted you to see, I got stuff. So pull up a cocktail. Pull up a glass of wine, a beer, a bloody beer, pull up something. Okay, let's start with the printable photo and specimen slides that I got from Vibe of Vintage. This was a printable, and she had some great ideas on her Instagram, and it's all one word, Vibe of Vintage, and these were so cute. Very reasonably priced. They print out in one sheet of paper. You fold them in half, and then you cut out the inside to make it have the slide. And I used just that, I don't even know, what is that stuff called for shaker cards? Same thing, that plexi, whatever. So I used that, and then behind it, I used Tim Holtz wallpaper. Then I used Brad's to make it look a little more finished. And then I just went around it with Vintage Photo, and then I used all of Timmy's miscellaneous stuff. So here's the first one, and that turned out so cute. Here's the second one, and she turned out cute. Let me show you the back. They are so fun to make, you guys. Oh, just all the stuff on your desk and make one. And you can put it inside because it folds. It's one piece, so it folds, right? So you could stick stuff in between. I just wanted to do the wallpaper inside and all of my other embellishments on top. And then here's my little fella, which I just thought he was so cute. He's sitting on the mushroom looking inside of the house. So this is behind him, right? This is the background. He's looking into the house. I just love those windows. So cute. Okay. That's the first project. Second project would be from Susie, Shabby Soul, from Timmy. And she did this a while ago, and I absolutely fell in love with it. She didn't do a tutorial, so I just watched the video a couple times and figured it out. Tim has some miniature file folders, and they're all different, and he's got them, I think they're in 2 or 3 sizes. And so I kind of, well, I didn't, that would be a lie. It's not that I actually took almost all her ideas. They were so cute. So I did not do a traditional binding. I actually did her tape binding, and this is all with Tim's cloth tape, and it's holding together beautifully. I highly recommend it. She does have a tutorial on how to do this, and it is so much fun to make. All I did was pull out all my Timmy stuff, and then I just went to town once I had the book put together. So what I did was you take the file folders and either sew them horizontally from here to here, and then you have an opening for your file to pull out stuff here, or you can do it this way and this way, like a backwards L, right? And you leave the top open, and then you have pocket place here. So they're really great to work with. It's a great jumping off point for Timmy. Okay, so here they are. Here's the window with a little lace and some flowers behind it, and the girls, and the theme is kind of girlfriends, okay? And then here's my first little card in here using Timmy, and that I backed with my coffee dyed paper, which I did a lot of that this summer. Here is just, use your wings, just a cute little back page. I absolutely love this page. This is so cute. This little girl could not be any cuter. Then I found this in Timmy's stuff that said London Bridge, and it says June 11th, 1923, which I thought was perfect. They used some of his flowers. These are so old. These numbers are a gazillion years old. Then I took some of his words and I said, stay curious. And I put 4 because she looks like she's about 4, right? How cute is she? And then I just put a little ticket up there with a punch card. Or a layaway one. Okay, so guys, it's been a hot minute since I've done a video, so bear with me. I just don't want it to be a million hours for you guys. This one was just fun, just bric-a-brac miscellaneous. I did a matchbook, and so when you lift up the matchbook, there you go, little paper in there to write some notes or whatever. Okay, over here I used one of his huge flashcards, some floral words. There are girls again. Here's a card I did. All of his stuff except for the lace. I wanted the lace to mimic the outside of the butterfly. These are old cards, words. Okay. And then, oops, something is stuck. Oh, this is stuck. Hang on. Okay, so here, hang on. There we go. Okay. She always gets stuck there. So then I just clipped on an old slide that I made, a cutout, and I just put the crown and some pearls on there. Just, these are old too. These are Timmy's. Gosh, I don't even know what these were called. They're just metal pieces that he used to have, and I happen to have a couple left. Here are two little girls, and this is actually a flip out with pockets. So there's a pocket in here. Flip it open, you can write in here, and then there's a pocket at the top. Then I put another, I think it's a layaway or another one of his tags in there. And then I have a tag up there that just says lost and found and stuff. So I tried to make sure, I think I did most of the pockets I put something in. Some of them I think I left blank. Then you flip it over, and then we've got the girls ready for school with the old report card, and then the little, oh gosh, multiplication table, the old ruler, and then the cute little flashcards. This one was just a pocket. I just put a lady in there. It's an old bingo card. Okay, one of his spinners, right? And then this comes out. I love this lady. She always is so happy, isn't she? More of his little ephemera. I did his little rub on. These are a gazillion years old. Those are his too. Okay, flip it over. And then I thought this was so cute. So it says standard postage stamp catalog. So I went through and I tried to find all my stuff that was Timmy that was stamps. So these are old stamps in his collection. These are some words. This is his. And then I just did some of his rub-ons. So it turned out pretty cute. Here are some more girls and another window, and that's a little piece of ephemera from his Steph Forever. And then up here I did a guest check, and with the guest check I used these gals, and then to color them I used the Distress Glaze, which if you haven't seen that or done it, you should try it. It is so much fun. Mine isn't perfect, which is fine, but everything that you use it for, it's translucent, so you can see it. So you can still see all the stuff on their dress and their shoes and their hat, but it colors it, which is nice because we know that they're just black and white, but sometimes they need a pop of color. So I thought that was kind of fun. And this just really is a tight squeeze, although it's getting better. Okay, flip that over. Here are these gals just out having a good time, right? And this is part of the lace of their dress. I thought that was cute. And then you flip it over, and then here they are at the beach with their other friend who couldn't come to the dance, right? Because I love to tell the little stories. Here's just one of the little cutout pockets that I made. And even though this isn't girls, I thought this was really cute because it's the oldest girl, the middle girl, and then, you know, the way they dressed girls and boys sometimes, I'm thinking, I'm just going to say that's the youngest daughter, okay? So they're out hanging out together. Put that in there. And then here is another tag I made, and I just embossed it with one of Timmy's embossing folders, and then just, this is one of his die cuts and more of his ephemera. And it was really fun to use everything. I literally just brought up my boxes and just started going to town. So it's just an old postcard I just clipped in. And last but not least, remember your friends, even the early days when you were just young. It says stay curious, and this is actually a pocket, but I didn't put anything in there. Then you flip it over and that's done. So that's that one, and that would be Shabby Soul, okay? Then I looked everywhere, you guys, and I could not find the tutorial for this one. This one took me 2 hours, maybe a little more than 2 hours to put together, but here's a trick. These were all file folders. So I think I used 3 file folders, and I coffee dyed them and cut them apart so it's like a waterfall. But what I did was I did it so that the original size at the end would be 6 by 8, right? So they're all 8. So if you use a 6 by 8 pad, you only have to cut it widthwise. You never have to cut it lengthwise. And it makes it go so incredibly fast. So I put it together, and I just did the stitch, the bookbinding stitch that for some reason has totally slipped my mind. And I just used literally used a pad, killed a paper pad for this, and then I used their cardboard embellishments to embellish it. And so this is it. Super cute. And I just thought this would be fun for like maybe a day in the life of. Maybe you went someplace, maybe it was just a anniversary, maybe it was a kid's birthday party, maybe you went out with your girlfriends to a winery. So it wouldn't be a whole family event or family book. It would be an event, okay? And so that's what I thought. The other thing is I thought this would be great inside of a journal, a big journal that you maybe just want someone to be able to do pictures, right? Well, there's the last one, and there's a pocket. And then on the back, I did some other little pieces of the ephemera and stuff, and there's that. So that was hugely easy. And I want to say that they're all over how to make, because the waterfalls are so hot this summer, they're all over on how to make these. And it literally was lickety-split. So much fun. Last but not least is my beauty that I just love. I saved her for the last. So if you are not familiar with Under the Night Moon, you need to go over and check out her stuff. She doesn't really do tutorials, but oh, her work is stunning. Her books are beautiful. She sells them on Etsy, and she has printables. Well, she had Mary journals, the Virgin Mary journals, and I have a friend who is a lay nun. Long story short, I attempted to make one of these books, and I am so thrilled with how it turned out. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out because I tried to keep it just for journaling. And if anyone has watched any of my videos, you guys have seen that I love to load them up, and there's almost no room to journal in my journals. This one, I really struggled to keep it simple. So let's just get into it. So I used the Mary set of printable papers, and I used her rose set of papers because when I think of Mary, I always think of roses. So I wanted to do something together. So here is the first thing that I did, and this was the tag that she had, the prayer card, and I put these iridescent little gemmies on here. This was an old applique. This was an old vintage button, some old lace, and some old trim, and I just thought that was perfect for the cover. At first, I wasn't going to put it because it was gray, and this is such a creamy color, but I kind of like the high contrast. This is just a card that I include with my junk journals so people can know what to do with them. So here it is, and this is made with a file folder and batting and then the fabric that I had. Okay, and this was actually an old placemat that I cut apart. And I just, nope, sorry, that's not true. This is an old pillowcase. It's an old pillowcase that I cut apart. And here's the Ave Maria. Here's some lace. Here's the back. I just stitched it all the way around it, and then I just kind of did this diagonally kind of arrow thing on both sides. This is just an old gem. It's not even old, but it's a gemmy that I had that was a charm that I cut off. Some velvet. And then down here, I took this idea from Under the Night Moon. She actually did this where she did these gold little dangle things, or these are iridescent, but she did dangles, and then I doubled it with lace, and I just love the feminine touch for this. So let's get into this so this video isn't an hour, okay? So these were all printed on my computer, or they were wallpaper or doilies, and then all of the lace is mine, but it was so much fun. This was just an embossed piece of gold. This was an old lace coaster, and I put that on. Here are two of the cards, the prayer cards. I put those on there. Here's the first page, lace. Here's some more cards for journaling. Okay. This is my avocado paper. This is an envelope. It's got another card. It's got another card in it. Hopefully there you can see it. Oh, there's the card, ready to journal. And see, you guys, I didn't foo-foo it up. Look at, I'm so proud of myself. Plain. Oh, here, well, here. I put just a few icons and elements. So this is an old charm for Mother Mary, but it was a plastic one, like one that you get sent in the mail for free when you donate some money or something. And somebody had given it to me, and I took it and ran with it. And then here's more prayer cards. Beautiful. And the reason I'm going through this, you guys, is because the possibilities are endless for this journal, and the paper is stunning. Here's another one. Here's another envelope that comes with it. I stuck in there some vintage proverbial sayings from Jesus, which, you know, a wolf in sheep's clothing is actually from Matthew. And then the 11th hour is from Matthew. Salt of the earth is from Matthew. I just thought that was kind of cool for my friend. It's a vintagey piece, and I thought she might like it. She is one of those people who never asks anybody for anything, and she is as kind as the day is long. This is homemade paper. I cut out a rose from a card. There's the Hail Mary. Here is a paper that I did with another graph paper that I thought was just a little bit nice for some green touches. Another prayer card, some vintage lace, baby Jesus and Mary. There we go, Mary. And here's this. And then in all of my music, I looked through it and I found one that was appropriate. Sing You Singers. And it's a pocket, and I put some stuff in there to journal. And there you go. Here's beautiful paper from the Rose collection. It's my doily. I printed this vellum out, so that was one of the pieces of paper, and I printed it out. I used Tim Holtz wings on gold, and I turned it into a tuck spot for another prayer card. Here's Mary in all her glory. All right, and some white paper. See, aren't you guys proud of me? I didn't kill it. I didn't put everything in it. She can actually use it to write prayers or thoughts, or if she's praying for somebody. Here's Mary again. Beautiful. The rose. Tried to use as much lace that fit. This is old wallpaper that I used from my friend Becky. Hey, Becky. I found the word prayer in the dictionary, cut it out, put it in there. Just clipped on a prayer card. Some graph paper. Here's another gorgeous piece. Just a little tag of lace. Here I have one Mary charm. There you go. Isn't she beautiful? And just there. And this is all on lace. On lace. Sorry, this was all just on the printout. Okay. Here I've just clipped an envelope for her to put in stuff if she wants to put her own prayer cards in there or something. There you go. And this was all about the word praise. So that was fun. Thoughts. This is the back of the wallpaper. Avocado dyed. This was from an old prayer book, morning prayers. And then on the back, it actually has morning prayers. Remember, now I awake and see the light. Lord has kept me through the night. I remember that one. Oh my gosh. Yep. Like that. And there's that. Prettiness. Isn't it pretty, you guys? Her paper is gorgeous. And these are the prayer cards. And all of these were included in the kit. And there are pieces that I just went around and cut out to do for pockets and for corner tucks and stuff. This is actually paper. This is my favorite. This is the one piece that I took from something I saw online, printed it out and cut it out. And I just love that as a tuck spot. And then this is my favorite prayer card. And it is in a different language, which makes it really cool. And then I just did another one of Tim's embossing envelopes on the back, and I really liked that. Thought that was really nice. There's the vellum, and there's some more of the cutouts. The rose paper. Okay. There, I put one little Timmy thing in there, believe. And here are some journaling cards. Mary. Here's another piece of prayer card. This isn't a prayer card, it's a catalog, but she could use that to put stuff on. Here's another prayer card. And I say prayer card, these are not really prayer cards, they're printables, but they work really well. Here's this I found in my postcard collection. I had something that had the cross on it. It's from 1910. And it's actually used, but I thought it would be really pretty in there, even though it's yellow and not pink, but it works. Here's put some other cute little stuff over there. This was my other tag that I absolutely loved. Put that in there. Thought that was really pretty. And put that so it kind of matches the book, the little velvet and stuff. more, cut out that. Here's a Glory B avocado paper. Here's this, and I did these on, so you guys know, I used the avocado paper, I used linen paper, I used photo paper, I used presentation paper, so it's a lot of different textures. Then I decided, I have never made one, I decided to make a book board. And I just used really sturdy cardboard, cut it, covered it, decoupaged it, put corner protectors on it, did both sides, put a clip on the top, and put some charms on it. But I think it'll work great for her to write in it. And I think I'm going to start doing that in all of my journals. So, all right, you guys, that is it. That is all I got for you. If you're new to the channel, thank you. If you are one of the oldies but goodies and just keep stopping by, thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying your summer. I know it's coming to a quick close for me. I don't know how many of you work all summer, so it's not even like summer. For me, it means back to work. So, on that note, I would just like to say thanks for stopping over, and I hope we see you sooner than later, guys. Take it easy. Bye.